Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bobcats ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense set on first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365, and it's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
From the gun, the ground game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Off he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And this defense knew coming into the game with this quarterback's speed, David, they were going to have to be ready for him to tuck the ball and take off running.
But it doesn't matter. You know it, but he's so fast. You don't know about the angles, and you can't tell how fast till you get in the game. And he just takes off and makes big plays with his feet.
Quick toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Tripped up for the tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping a manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A first down for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. He breaks a tackle.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run the option. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Force.
Touchdown. Air Force.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
7. Texas State. 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Bulldozes his way through. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Looking to throw, it's McLeod. Back open in the middle. Push down for the tackle.
Running backs nowadays, they are wide receivers. I mean, you got to feature them in the pass game. Why? Because you get matchups on linebackers like this. Great job getting them the football near the line of scrimmage. Bam, break a tackle, make something happen, get 10-plus yards.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Here we go.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Bobcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the quarterback, hitting him as he throws the football. Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits, makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Busha. Scrambling away. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
It's really frustrating for a defense when you cover that first play and you knew it was going to be a pass, you cover everything short, but then the quarterback just makes something happen. I mean, just good luck trying to get him. That's why he plays QB. That's why he's so dynamic.
Going up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all plays. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Offense gets set for second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time. But if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll try the left side. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Man, this is how you want to start your season. You want to create as many explosive plays as possible. And if you're an offensive coordinator and you can turn and hand the ball off and make big plays, it makes your play calling so easy. Let's see if they continue to run the rock with explosive plays like that.
Knocked down for the tackle. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by 9 to Colorado State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Falcons. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the catch down the right side. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Texas State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. They're just about ready to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the...
Oh, look out. There he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Falcons headed quickly to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Can the D deny them on second and goal? On the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops.
Bobcats will take over first and 10.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football without him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air, it's McLeod. Buys a little time. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Now, fourth down.
And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. On the return, it's Harris. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. here comes the offense returning to the field. Give to the running back. At the 45, on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They go to the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It is perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 40, there he goes. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from him.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Dropping back, it's McLeod. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him, and nobody's close. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time.
And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack.
Texas State, 21. Air Force, 20.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Busha. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Falcons in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
To the ground. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Looking to pass. It's McLeod. Dances away from the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Corner's going to give them room. Coming after it. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Busha. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Latham. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up?
What a great job by the defense here, playing with the lead, knowing the opponent needs a touchdown. They're just trying to get to the ball and punch it out. They practiced this all week, and it comes up big for them late. That turnover is going to seal this thing.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. From the gun, running back gets to give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
On the play.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced the third down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Back to pass, it's Busha. He wants a big play here late. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Air Force. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Number 25 with the grab and the score.
What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. From the gun. Pressure coming. And the defense swarms him under the 2-point attempt is stopped. And so, too, is the attempt to tie the game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. Smashes through the tackle.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. So still a 2-point game here, and you'd like to give your defense a little pat on the back by following their stop with a score, Jesse.
Yeah, and I feel like the offense here, they sense this opportunity, right, David? They know if they go score, they put themselves in a position to win.
And you put your defense in a great spot. I want to be up in the fourth quarter. If they can put a drive together here, up by a touchdown, I like my chances.
Quarterback extends the play. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Wide out in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock it.